Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm reviewing a cyber hobby figure. This one is Captain Mill, based off of Tom Hanks' character from Saving Private Ryan. And I now only need one more for the cyber hobby Saving Private Ryan lineup. I'm missing Richie, the BAR gunner. He's very hard to get a hold of. In fact, all of these figures are becoming increasingly harder to get a hold of these days. I'd say Captain Mill is probably the rarest, followed by Richie. Those two especially seem to be very, very rare. And I actually got this one off of a website called Fairway Hobbies. Um, I recently discovered them, and they had him in stock, so I quickly snatched him up. I paid, it was close to $200, so it was a lot of money for him. But like I said, this is a very rare figure, and you're going to pay a lot of money for him these days. So, anyway, very thankful to have him in the collection finally. I've been after him for many years. So, let's take a look at this box. So, here is Captain Mill, as they're calling him. We've got a great picture of him. He's a U.S. Ranger captain from 2nd Ranger Battalion, France, 1944. Alright, as with all these Saving Private Ryan figures from Cyber Hobby, you can line up all the boxes and form a cool picture of all the figures. So I've almost got that complete. And here's the back with some really cool pictures and descriptions here of some of his gear. And this was one of their last figures. This came out in 2012, and then they stopped after that, unfortunately. So if we take the cover off and open up, got some really sleek looking packaging here, just some extra hands inside. Everything else has been taken out. So let's bring out the figure now. Alright, so here is Captain Mill. A very impressive figure, I think. Very lifelike. All of these Saving Private Ryan cyber hobby figures are very lifelike. They did a great job with these. They're very sturdy figures as well. And I think these came out over a decade ago, but I think these still hold up really well, detail-wise. Especially this one, I really like him. They did a good job capturing Tom Hanks' likeness. It's not exact, but you definitely know who it is by looking at that head sculpt, especially with the helmet off, as you'll see. Alright, well, his weapon, of course, is the classic Thompson submachine gun. And there he is holding it very nicely in his hands. Looks great. Alright, let me take it out. So this is a very nice model. We've got some nice detailing on here. I like the paint. Looks very realistic. You can pull that back and the magazine comes out, of course. And a very nice sling as well. So overall, the quality is great on the Thompson. Here's a look at the helmet up close. It's a pretty nice helmet. It is plastic, but it fits nicely onto his head, and I think it looks good. We've got the captain insignia in the front. Thankfully, that's not a watermark sticker. They already put that on for you, so you don't have to worry about that. Same in the back here. We've got the 2nd Ranger Battalion markings here in the back. That looks really good. And there it is up close. So very nice helmet. And here's a better look at the head sculpt. And you can definitely tell that it's Tom Hanks. They did a good job with this one. Especially with the nose and the chin and the mouth. You can definitely see the resemblance. And the hair is very realistic on this figure. So, yeah, this head sculpt I think holds up pretty well, considering it's over a decade old now. Alright, as for gear, he comes with a good amount of stuff here. We've got, he's got a pistol and a holster for it, of course. Magazine comes out, and you can pull it back. Looks good. And there he is holding it. Alright, we've got, this assault vest is really nice. Nothing in the pouches, unfortunately. But on the back here, we've got his canteen, and that's metal. And then his entrenching tool, which you got to hook up back here. A little tricky to get that just right, but looks good. And then we've got this pouch here with, we've got 3 extra mags for his Thompson. Alright, and I'm not going to take off the assault vest just because it was kind of a pain to put on. But underneath we've got his combat jacket here, and the Ranger's patch that you've got to put on yourself. That looks really nice. You can see his brown shirt underneath. And really love these new dragon / cyber hobby hands. It's a shame they didn't make more figures with these. They're just so much better than the original dragon hands, quality wise, and they're just not as brittle. So those are really nice, and obviously they're a lot more realistic as well. Okay, then we've got his pants and his boots and his leggings, which you've got to put on yourself. A little tricky to do that, but looks great once you get it all together. Alright guys. Oh, sorry, lastly, I didn't put this on because I really didn't see a place to put this on, but we've got his first aid pouch here. Alright, and with that, I think that's everything to show for this figure. So yeah, this is a really nice figure. I'm very happy to finally have him in the collection. Like I said, I just need Richie now to complete it, and so far I have not had any luck finding Richie for a somewhat reasonable price. I think I saw there's a Captain Mill on eBay going for like $500, which is just ridiculous. I hope no one pays that price because that's just an absolute scam. But anyway, yeah, if you want this figure, he is very tricky to find. The hardest one to find out of all of them, I would say. So good luck, but I would recommend him. I would recommend all these Cyber Hobby figures. They're really, really good for the Saving Private lineup. So, alright guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.